Yes. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Kayjo Farms. And today I just want to have a simple discussion with you. I know you won't be responding, but I know you'll be responding in your hearts. So, I have a question for you. Is it possible to make millions or millions, billions of dollars rearing goats? Is it possible? My answer would be, yes, it is possible. So how can we make this amount of money? It's by just starting. I'm not saying you just start, I'm saying you make your research and just start. So there's a YouTube channel I like watching. It's called Farm Up. Yeah, it's called Farm Up. It's for this young man who started rearing chicken five years back. And one of his videos he was saying, some of you, my first year you are watching me. This year you're still watching me. Even after this year, you'll still be watching me. What was he trying to say? He was saying that most of you are watching him. Yes, you're supporting him, but you are going nowhere. You're not starting. You're not doing anything about it. And he is progressing, yet you're not doing anything about it. So when you make a decision to start, make your research and come and we rear goats. So the second thing is we have to change the perception of what perception that farmers, youth, or anyone out there who wants to start have against farming. Let me give you a story. I'd gone to this graduation ceremony and there was a student graduating bachelor's. Yeah, he was graduating bachelor's. And the speeches they were giving, the parents or the friends and the uncles and aunties were saying, these students have studied from masters, from bachelor's to masters, then to PhD. They were saying big companies today don't employ people who have no masters or PhD. I'm okay with it. And the professions that were talking people to study about were things like doctors, engineers, name them, those fancy ones. But they never talked about farming. So when they gave me a chance to introduce myself, I told them I am a farmer. I am a farmer. And you would see their faces. Their faces were like, does this man make money in farming? Will he feed his children, his family? Their faces were showing me that they do not value farming. And I think this one comes from the way people were brought up in farming. For example, in my primary, they would give you books. These story books, these small books, story books, they had stories whereby they had a picture on the book of a farmer, a woman or man, there in the garden, and they would put a sun on top, a sun that gives rays, and it would be giving rays, too much heat hitting this farmer. A farmer is in torn clothes, and they are saying, in the outline, they are saying this person is working hard for his or her children to go to school so that they can have a better life and also give this person a better life. So the picture they were showing us is that farming farming is just a foundation. It's not like one which is going to create for you wealth, which is something we have to change. You understand? We have to change that perception, and we can only change it by people like us putting out videos, putting out knowledge, starting farming. And when someone calls you to introduce yourself, you are like, I'm a farmer, and I'm a farmer and I have all these things and I've achieved these things. I've made a positive change in community. So because you have become a farmer. So let's do this. Let me show you how you can make money in goat farming. Let me give you calculations. In Uganda here Uganda, part of Africa. In Uganda here, a good hybrid to start with, if you're a beginner that is ready to be bred and ready to be sold, for example, a savanna or a boa, is around 500 Ugandan shillings. So you can convert to your dollars and whatever currency you have. So it's 500 Ugandan shillings. Now imagine if you're a farmer and you have 100 goats and they produce for you, let's say 200 goats, and they produce for you 100 upwards goats, and you sell them each at 500 shillings. Just make your calculations. That will be around 50 million Ugandan shillings just in 1 year. And you remember these hybrids, you start selling them at 6 months. 6 months. Yeah, at 6 months they look big, they look like a local goat over 1 and some months, and they are ready to be sold. Imagine. And also, I'm not putting into consideration, you understand? I'm not putting into consideration pures, because the ones I'm talking about, for the ones of 500,000 Ugandan shillings, those ones are around 75%, because these breeds are measured in percentages. 75% blood percentages, close to pure. 75%, 80%, 95% up to pure. Now, a pure in Uganda is at 3 million Ugandan shillings right now. I don't know, after this video it may even increase. A pure male, and a pure female is 2.5 million Ugandan shillings. I don't know why males are more expensive. That one is a discussion that we shall have in our comments. But imagine you have your pure males, let's say only 10 pure males. 3 times 10, that's 30 million Ugandan shillings, and you're just making out of goats. And let me tell you, I've seen farmers with goats. There's a farmer I visited, he has 10,000 goats plus, 10,000 plus goats, pure and hybrids. They are not local goats. That one, imagine the money he makes every 6 months phase. You understand? You can do your calculations and calculate. I'm not saying this is simple money. This thing needs investment. This thing needs research. These things need your time like any other business. You understand? But when you start making money, you start making money. You understand? You start making good money. So that's the breeding of goats. Then there is also meat. There's also selling your goats here, just selling them to people who want to buy. Then there's also meat. Now, in my region, here in my region where I am, Wakiso, you understand? Goat's meat, a kilo is around 22,000 Ugandan shillings. Then there are places where it's 24,000 Ugandan shillings. You understand? Just a kilo, 24,000 Ugandan shillings. You understand? Then there are those that sell goat's meat on the road, just a piece of meat. People who are in Uganda, you understand what I'm saying? Just a piece of meat is 5,000 Ugandan shillings. And they just cut pieces out of a kilo. So it means they even make more than that one who sells in a kilo. So it's a lot. It's a lot. You can use the skins of goats. You can create belts. You can create bags. You can create shoes. Just dream big. I'm telling you. Just dream big like any other business. You understand? Just dream big and you make it in goat farming. Let me ask you a question. Another question. I'm asking a lot of questions. Do you know why there is no meat in most supermarkets in Uganda? If there is meat in any supermarket in Uganda, you can comment here. And if there is, they are countable. There are very few. And also, do you know why we do not export goat's meat in Uganda? It's because we do not have enough to supply ourselves, so we can't have enough to export. You understand? Because if you are to export, they need a specific number of goats. A specific number of goats, let's say 100 per week. Even if you have 1,000 goats, it means in just a year, you can't even reach a year. You can't supply up to the full year. So it means you just have to have 1,000 goats and above. So the space is open. The area is open to start goat farming. All you need is to do your research. All you need is to have the passion. All you need is to start. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. And someone may ask me, how will I market my goats? Let me ask you a question. Is this thing in the Bible where it says you cannot light a candle and put it under the bed? You have to put it on top of the candle stand so that the light can be seen by everyone. What they are trying to say is you can't have 1,000 goats, 100, 200 plus goats, and your neighbors don't know. You can't have those goats and people who buy goats don't know. You understand? I'm not saying you're not supposed to market. You will be marketing yourself. And these steps, you'll get these marketing skills as you go on. But I'm saying, if you have those goats, people will start coming to you. You'll find that even you don't need to market. Just marketing yourself. Now, like me, for example, if I grow my goats to 1,000 goats, when I grow my goats to 1,000 goats, do you think if I put on this channel or if I put wherever I post that I'm selling goats, do you know how many people will text me wanting these goats? Very many people. So what I'm saying is just that all these things can be solved as you go ahead. Yes, it is a dream, it's a big thing you want to do, but these few steps that you are making are the ones that are going to get you there. They are the ones that are going to get you there. You understand? Just start. I don't want also to be there and I say, you were seeing me when I was starting. After 5 years I gained post. You're still seeing me, but you haven't started. You understand? I don't want you to be like that, you understand? There is money in making goats. There is money in making goats. It's just that people have not gotten the knowledge of handling some issues. For example, the diseases, the management, and there are videos. Right now, farmers have started putting videos. I'm one of them. Go to our channels, check out what we are doing, because we also got knowledge from other people. We want you to also get it and start sharing. That's how we shall expand. That's how we shall get more farmers into this business. So if you get this information and you also start sharing, because I know there are some people I cannot get to. Yes, there are some people I cannot get to. And it's you who's watching who can get to them. So by me sharing, by you sharing, by other people sharing, it becomes like a pyramid where we are spreading our knowledge to everyone out there so that they can start. Yes, start with what you have. And one of the things I've seen that limits the youth or the people who want to start goat farming are the prices of goats. You find that a person will call you, text you, and they say they want a hybrid goat, and they want like 10. And you're telling them that one, that's 5 million Ugandan shillings. I know it's demotivating, but you have to invest. You have to invest. The more you invest, the more money you make. And also, don't push it. You see, for me, as you see, like I always said, and I've always said this story, if you go on my channel, you can hear about it many times. I started with local goats, and I started upgrading them. I got a female, I got a male savanna, which is around 90-something%, and it's the one that is crossing my local goats as I'm upgrading. And by the time I'm upgrading, and you can see that I've also gotten, if you are watching my channel, you can see that I've also brought 5 savannas, and I'm still bringing more hybrids. You see, I started with locals, now I'm upgrading. You understand? Start with what you have, because locals are more cheaper than these ones. So if you start with these ones, local ones, you learn everything, management, giving drugs, etc. about local goats. Then by the time you get these hybrids, which need good and high maintenance, you will be able to manage. So of some of you who know nothing about goats, you can start with the locals. You can start with locals, then you upgrade. There's nothing, don't worry about that. You can start with locals and then upgrade. So there's no excuse for you not to start. There's no excuse for you not to start. I'm not saying these things are easy. No. Goat business is not easy, my friend. It needs investments. It needs your time. It needs your commitment. It needs your research. It needs everything. Like you have to take it like a business for it to go on. So this journey, I'm moving, and I'm going to get there. But I'm sure a journey of one person, yes, I can move fast, but a journey of many people, we can move far. So that's why I'm inviting all of you out there who want to start goat farming. Call me, call Hamis, call Woji, call BGM. Watch their videos, watch my videos, so that we can take goat farming to the next level. We shall be the best goat farmers in Africa or in the whole world. Also, other countries don't beef, but all right. Thanks for watching. See ya.